I think they're fixing that up for a dispensary.
Right on. What a perfect backyard then.
Yeah, absolutely. Walk out your backyard, you're right there, you're good. You got 7-Eleven right there for your munchies. I mean,
Raise the rent on this one.
man, I'm telling you. Enterprise Homes here. We are over here with Jeremy, one of our amazing realtors.
Hey, how are you guys doing? I work with a lot of investors similar to Andrew. The bottom line is I love working with investors. They have certain niches, certain price points, certain things they love about certain houses. And matter of fact, I saw this on the MLS and searching through it, and it fit Andrew perfectly.
People say there's no deals on the MLS, but I'm telling you, I think we bought 4 or 5 this year from this guy, and from another realtor, I think I bought 1 or 2 as well. So I think a total of 6 this year from the MLS. So there are still deals out there, and I think this house is going to price somewhere in with the 109.
Yep.
Of course, did you see that house sold?
Yeah, it sold 2 doors down.
Sold 2 doors down. What? How much? Like one?
I think it was 105, 106 or something like
150.
that. Oh, was it really?
It sold for 150.
Oh my gosh.
I just checked it out the other day.
I will say something about this property while we're talking about this real quick. We got into a multiple offers situation.
Oh yeah.
And we lost on it. And the key to locking in a property is follow-up. 10 days later, I just followed up with the agent, said, hey, how's things going on the property? She said it's falling apart. Would we still be interested in it? Same price, locked it up, closed it with 10 days later. So if you see a home that went under contract and you're bummed out about it, wait. Follow up with the agent, follow up with the investor, follow up with them, and see maybe there's still a way where you can get in and make this happen.
Yep. Real estate is all about follow-up. I mean, I'm going to tell you guys, if you're an agent or if you're a wholesaler or if you're a home buyer, whatever is follow-up. And that's actually why I hired Jeremy, because he harassed me. It was a long time ago. I was calling on a different property, I think something you had on Zillow, and I was just doing my normal thing, making offers, and Jeremy actually called me back, followed up 2 weeks later, sent me listings, and then we ended up closing a deal together, and I was like, okay, anybody that's willing to follow up and do that on some of these smaller deals, we can do business together.
Yeah, we've been working together for 3 years.
Three years. Okay, time flies. This is a relationship business. Anyway, this is our beautiful house, so come on, let's take a look at it. So far, we've cleaned up the front. They had a whole bunch of Mickey Mouse homemade wiring here. It was interesting. So out there on the porch, they had a bunch of lights ran. Nothing was safe or up to code. They had cords running all over, and they were really not real cords. They were like cords for lamps.
Yeah.
So it was pretty bad. Just got the carpet out.
Wasn't all this carpet, all thick, nasty carpet?
I think it was like 1960s carpet that was in here. I mean, I don't think they've changed it since they put it in the house. This would be one of our first hardwood floors. So what now, our guys are back there pulling staples and pulling nails and getting all that out so that it doesn't tear up the machines. We're not going to completely refinish these floors. Sometimes you can go down, I mean, we can rent the bigger machines and do like a complete strip down on these. These we're just going to buff them out and put a heavy dark stain on it, and it'll get rid of most of the imperfections. And so a lot of times what I do on these cheaper rental properties is I like to stain them up dark. That way it hides all the imperfections on them, and that way when people come in and tear them up later on, all the imperfections are hidden.
Man, you've done a lot in here. This looks really good. Floor, paint.
And we added in a dishwasher. This was a cabinet right here. Tore out the cabinet, added in the dishwasher. Got 2 screws here. Oh, he'll add in a board here and trim this cabinet out. Here we go. Here's the splitter we were talking about. So literally just untap, unscrew the old one, put on the new one, and there's your split for your sink. There's the split for the dishwasher.
Nice.
Ready to go?
Yeah.
So there's the other P-trap. All we did is add this pipe There's your drain for your dishwasher, and the plug-in. There was a plug-in somewhere around here already. Right here, the GFI. They went ahead and tied into the GFI there. So GFI here, cut a hole.
You choose to put in new cabinets?
Really, it depends on the house. This one here, I probably could have done some new cabinets, but I mean, this is going to be another $2,200 in cabinets. And right now with the pandemic, they're hard to get the right sizes. So sometimes we're having to do mix match stuff. So right now, I'm really saving a lot more cabinets than even I have in the past, just because it's hard to find. But I try to keep my cabinets as much as possible, especially if the drawers are in good shape, which these drawers and all are in good shape. The cabinet doors are in good shape. So on a rental, I'll keep those as long as possible. Countertops, I probably should have replaced the countertops on this one. We decided not to on this one for some reason. I don't know, I guess I was trying to go on the cheap. Get it done. But you know, we're three weeks in, so we might paint them later. I had them paint all the insides of the cabinets were painted. I just didn't paint the outsides of them. So we're way behind on work right now, so we're trying to catch up. So I had another painter come in here and paint this house. Painter being the key word. He did not do the best job on this house. He is definitely not my doggo that does a fantastic job. There's all kinds of things I'm just looking around like, come on, dude. We look around here and come over here. This is one of the things that really just grinds my gears. You know, they didn't caulk. You know, that's the thing, number one thing that just grinds my gears. And he didn't get paid last, I think he charged me $900 to paint this place, which wasn't a lot, but he's still, we're gonna have to spend another probably day or two over here just caulking and touching up. And he also missed the mark because the ceilings are supposed to be gray, the same colors as the walls. And one of the things I like, especially when you're dealing with ghetto low-end houses, I like to paint the walls and the ceilings the same color, because if there's imperfections in the walls where they meet, you can see that really bad. And if you paint the same color, it sort of all blends, okay? So anytime you make, like if you have a little bit of ripple in the ceiling or something like that, you look at it, as soon as you come in, you're like, wow, look at that. But if you paint it the same color, it disappears. I realized that they were doing it in my wife and I owned a $200,000 brand new build, and I was looking around, I was like, wait, they painted the same color. Why am I going through 3 colors of paint? Yeah. And so that's when we made this shift about 7 years ago. And we've done that in all of our flips, we do it in all of our rentals, all the way, unless some guy doesn't get the note and we paint stuff the wrong color. So Jeremy messed up on this house because he told me it was a 3-bed, 2-bath, and ended up having a 4-bed. Yeah. And an extra shower. So he really screwed up on this one, but I'm gonna forgive him. Take it. I'll forgive him on a regular basis. Anytime he finds me an extra bedroom or an extra bathroom, you get forgiven. When we get done, this place is gonna be shining. This is gonna be a diamond. Other bedroom, bathroom. We just put in the floors in here. So we got this simple bathroom. We're gonna have to probably refinish that tub before we leave here. That tub is in really rough shape. Let's go hit this in the bathroom. All right, so this is where we came in and I was like, hey, we got an extra shower. I thought this was a half bath and it was hidden behind this door and had no idea it was here. I don't even know how they're using this shower because it had like plywood on the walls, a shower head that wasn't capped off. I don't know what they were doing in this thing. Anyway, we had a new pan, new walls, new handles, and all new faucets here. So this is the padding. When we get over here, you see Bubba's over here trying to get us cleaned up. But that padding here really just comes off the back of the pad. After years, it just glues to the floor. It's just a mess. And then same thing here. I mean, there's the padding. After years, it just literally just falls apart. So he'll be over here a couple more days. I'm hoping he'll be let me see, today's Friday. I'm hoping he'll be out of here like Monday or Tuesday, hopefully.
So when you're scraping and when you're pulling out every single one of these staples, is it still cost effective to do hardwood, like to refinish the hardwood floor?
Yes, absolutely, yeah. I mean, because you're gonna spend $2 a square foot on carpet and pad. And then you're gonna have to replace it every time the tenant moves out. On hardwood floors, I can get away with like $75 next time. We can go in here and like touch up the floors, put some mop and glow, and move the next tenant in here instead of having to replace the carpet every 4 to 5 years. So these floors, when he gets done with these floors will be good for the next 30 years, 20, 30 years. And we'll come back in every couple years. Every like third tenant will come in here with a sander, put some light buff on it, clean it up, put another coat of polyurethane on it, move the next tenant in. So yeah, I prefer hardwood floors and prefer hard surfaces as much as possible, but it just costs so much. We were doing this many square feet. And he'll make it look beautiful when he's done. I already know. So this house is sort of neat. So here's our storm shelter. Actually in really good shape. I'm gonna just paint it. As soon as we get this place cleaned out, we'll just get it cleaned out and paint it, but it's actually dry. Most of them here in Oklahoma are not dry. Comes with 2 little barns over here, and then we have a 1-car garage over here. So they should be in really good shape. Also, the thing I like about it is it has an alley back here, so they have alley access so they can pull back here. I think they're fixing that up for a dispensary.
Right on. What a perfect backyard then.
Yeah, absolutely. Walk out your backyard, you're right there, you're good. You got 7-Eleven right there for your munchies. I mean,
Shoot, raise the rent on this one.
man, I'm telling you. 3 weeks ago, we bought this house for $59,000. I think we're gonna spend about another $4,000 to $5,000 on this place, and the ARV on it all fixed up. It should come in about $109,000. So we'll do a cash out refi and hopefully put a little bit of cash in our pockets on this one. The rent on this thing should be about $1,200 a month. I bet you my payment's gonna be about $800 a month, so we'll make about probably $300 to $400 a month positive cash flow on this one. I'm super excited about this one. This is a really nice house in a great neighborhood and a good school district, so we're trying to buy more of these houses as much as possible. That's the goal.